Today we are talking about system automation. If you're watching this, you'll probably think that you're constantly working hard, but things are moving slower than you'd like. You think working harder is the answer to growing your business. More hours, more effort, more manual tasks. That is the hustle culture that we have been taught. But what if I told you that working harder is actually why you stuck? The secret to scaling your small business isn't more effort. It is strategies. Letting go of low value tasks, you're putting yourself into a trap by not automating. My name is Musa and I am an entrepreneur. It's almost a decade since I graduated from College of Business, then went to street hustle. Following COVID, I got introduced to an online space where I worked from home as a sales rep for a medic company, then quit and start my own entrepreneurial path. I have learned a lot. I've learned all these strategies and tools, and so can you in this channel. I'll be sharing things that I've learned that you can also apply in your business. I'm not a guru, just a guy sharing a useful information. Today, I am going to show you how to identify exact tasks you need to automate, avoid critical mistakes, pick the right tools, and set up systems that works for you so that you can reclaim your time and focus on what truly matters. Before we dive into what to automate, let's talk about the biggest pitfalls. Many entrepreneurs jump into automation without realizing they're actually making things worse. For example, automating a flooded invoicing system that is already accepting errors that just speed up mistakes, or using chatbot for all customer complaints, which leads to frustrated clients who just need to talk to a human, and skipping testing, assuming your automation works perfectly without checking for errors. It is why sometimes your email campaigns misfires or sending wrong message to the wrong audience. Understanding these common mistakes, like automating broken process or over-automating, or ignoring scalability, is your first step to smart automation. You need to fix process first and know when human touch is non-negotiable. Now that we know what to do, how do we figure out what tasks are even worth automating in the first place? So step number 1, you need to identify repetitive tasks or activities. The key to effective automation is to find those repetitive, low-value tasks that are eating up your time and energy. You need to start by listing all business activities: lead generation, client onboarding, client fulfillment, and client retention. And then you need to audit your daily and weekly workflows. For example, you can use tools like Toggle or Clockify for a week. Regularly log everything. You will quickly start see patterns, tasks repeated 3 times a week or more, rule-based data entry, or anything that requires minimal creativity. These are your automation's gold mines: email response, invoice creation, lead follow-up, and if you have a team, ask them. They'll uncover hidden bottlenecks you never knew existed. This process isn't about eliminating jobs, it is about eliminating drudgeries. Automate the 80% of routine tasks so you and your team can focus on client strategy and high-value tasks. So we have identified what to automate, but with so many tools out there, how do you avoid getting overwhelmed and pick the right one? So step number 2 is selecting the right tools. Choosing the right automation tools can feel like navigating a maze, but it doesn't have to be hard. The wrong tools can be a money pit and a time sink. First, you need to research tools based on your business type. Are you a service-based business or a product-based business? What specific automation do you need? Look for Zapier or Make.com for connecting multiple apps, QuickBook for invoicing, ClickUp or Trello for task management, and Google Sheet or CRM for data management. You need to ask yourself, will this tool scale with my business? If my business time X 10 times, let's say your business triples or quadruples, will this tool support or you have a team? Will this tool support? You need to compare free versus premium features and compare case studies, and watch out for red flags: vague pricing, limited integrations, or non-existent customer support. To cut through the noise, you need to define 3 non-negotiable criteria. For example, must integrate with ActiveCampaign, under $50 a month, and no code. If a tool misses 2 or more, you need to ditch it. If the tool doesn't integrate, use the middleware like Zapier. And always you need to prioritize security features like SOC2 compliance and two-factor authentication. You have got your task, you have got your tools. Now, how do you actually implement this automation and make it work for you, even when you are not at your desk? So step number 3, you need to automate and assign tasks. This is where the magics happen, turning your identified tasks and chosen tools into seamless, automated workflows that free up your time. You need to start with a low-risk, high-impact task like an email autoresponder for new leads. You can set up if this then that rule. If a new lead opts in, then add them to CRM or Google Sheets. Or if the client doesn't complete the order form, then send them this email. You can use non-code platforms to connect Google Sheets and Calendly, or QuickBooks to send them invoice reminders. Then take it a step further. Automate task assignment using project management tools. When clients sign a contract, Asana can automatically create tasks for your team and Slack notify them. Remember to test everything in a sandbox environment first. Don't launch your automation without checking in. This isn't about saving time. It's about building a business that runs efficiently even when you are not actively involved. It is about generating leads and closing them passively, giving you back control of your time and your life. So you have learned to identify, select, and implement. But how do you wrap this all up and ensure continuous growth? You clicked this video looking to buy back your time and stop feeling overwhelmed by focusing on what to automate and following these steps. You now have a clear roadmap to make your business work for you, not other way around. I have shown you how to free up yourself from that trap. What one task in your business you're going to automate this week? Let me know on the comment section below. And if this video helped you feel less overwhelmed and more inspired, hit the like button and share this with other small business owners who need to get back their time.